Alright. This all seems to be working. Let's see. Apologies. Great start. Good, seems to be working. Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome to Rules is Fun. I'm Chris, the previous and upcoming Game Master on this channel. Although currently I'm spending most of my time playing Skyrim and Age of Wonders. Our campaign is going to continue, or we're going to start a new campaign soon.
Walk always in a path of the 9 divines.
Should not take more than like a couple of weeks. It's not this week. Probably not the next one, but maybe the one after that. Like somewhere along those lines. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Skyrim and our eternal quest to achieve the great goal that is the Cyrodiilex steel sword. And we're getting so close now. I know this. I know this because I looked it up at the end of last time. We're going to have a very sad and heartbreaking moment and probably an interesting character development. Although I do not know which way I'm going. I will explain when we get there. For now, there seems to be some kind of puzzle here. If only there were any hints around somewhere. There probably is. There should be at least. I was holding shift in order not to fall. I momentarily forgot this is not Minecraft. It's just... Right, so it doesn't do anything. So we could just brute force this. There are not that many choices. Very great and interesting start to the stream, I know. This is truly valuable entertainment that everyone comes here for. The pinnacle of modern society. Brute forcing puzzles. But imagine the rewards that we're going to find once we complete this puzzle. Imagine, it's like going to be like 25 Sanctums or something like that. Now comes the awkward moment where I'm like, oh, wow, that was quicker than I expected. I just had arrived at the awkward moment of why am I doing this, but being too far in to really be able to stop. Luckily, already passed. Ooh, got spiders. Elven armor of major health, some elven arrows. I'm carrying too much to be able to run. A soul gem, some elven bracer, sure, some robes, and 150 septims. Alright, so that was a decent haul. Let's go to our cheat bag and store this away. Because I picked the wrong chest. Because of the, in my eyes, very good reason that this would cost an eternity otherwise. And besides me not having that time. What is this one for? Besides just straight up not having the time, I think it's also just horribly boring to look at someone trying to manage their inventory and walking back and forth to a certain place where all my stuff is stored. So yeah, It is evil, but it is for the greater good. And now, we shall travel back to Bruma. Where I hope we don't have to wait for ages until we get the next quest. Because there's one more quest we get from the leading figure.
The guard captain,
Oh.
Aeneas, was looking for you. Seemed like he had a lot on his mind.
Well, I guess we don't have to wait for long at all. More so, basically just don't want to wait. Don't have to wait. I'm not gonna do you. I am going to do you. Which is... Oh, it's also in there. Alright. Look.
Oh,
Argol.
look, a tourist. What do you want?
Soon that place shall be mine. Hello.
Welcome to the Gerald View. What can I get you?
I have this invoice from Upper Famalius. He gives you his best.
Thank you very much.
Yay!
Here's some coin for your trouble. I wonder if that courier will ever turn up.
Huh. That's 400 septims.
What can I get you?
Give me just a moment. My apologies for this. Alright, I'm just not going to bother with that now. I will go to fix that later. Oh wait, I can just do this. Where is it? There we go. There we go. Alright. Hope that helps. Anyway. Wait. Doesn't that have a quest marker? What? Oh, come on! Ah. Is he coming closer, or is this just that's where I need to go? Because that would be stupid. Nope, he's here now. That's good. That's good. Hello.
Hey, friend. I just, wanted to talk.
Alright.
You say you're a stranger who just wandered into my path as I was looking for stolen artifacts. We've accomplished a lot together. You're a rare sort. You're the kind of person who stands by people and does good by a fair city.
I am?
I can respect that more than I can respect most. If you're up for it, I was wondering if you'd let me buy you a drink at the Gerald View. We can talk as friends, as it were.
Sure, I'd love to.
Great. I'm looking forward to catching up.
Between 4 p.m. and 12 a.m. What time is it now? It's 5 p.m. Cool. Means I can just wait for wait for an hour. Then go somewhere here. Yeah, Gerald View.
Can I help you?
Hello.
I'm proud of my ancestry. As should you be, Felinord.
Hope you're willing
Not
to
there.
back up
The
those
general
words with your
view.
fists.
We have drinks.
Take a seat, friend. Relax.
Which do you
No
need?
point talking as
Any?
friends if your feet and back are aching, huh? Ah, you came. Excellent. Now we can speak as friends. I guess I should just cut to the chase. For a long time, I've felt like I've kind of just been going through the motions of being guard captain, you know? Like a part of my soul was torn out of me.
That doesn't sound good. Why have you been feeling like that?
It all goes back to, a mistake I made a long time ago. Guardswoman under my service, Ivan Vidici. She was one of the most courageous and stalwart guards, or friends, I've ever had. And she died. Because of me.
Well, this is a bit of a
How did she
surprise.
die?
I was leading a raid against some bandits. Some of the most dangerous, most loathsome bandits in the Jarls. She was fighting alongside us. I made some bad calls. We were surrounded, and she perished. I've never forgiven myself for it. Never. And since then, it's never been the same. When you're a guard, you've got to be somewhat distant from things. You can't get too friendly with the people you're serving and arresting. And so there's been a hole in my life ever since.
So he won't hurt himself either.
So what's next for you in the
Well,
Brumal
the other day, that thief you helped apprehend, the artifact pilferer Atienne Goulet,
It's been a
got out of jail somehow. I suspect we haven't seen the last of it. But as of right now, things have been pretty quiet. Well, except for one thing, one big thing. Ever run into Thorina's cutters?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. Yeah, those were the people that I encountered, I think even like the first time I entered here and also last time. So yes, as a matter of fact, I have.
Then you know the kind of viciousness we're up against.
Always happy to help you, friend.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Alright then. There our scouts suggest they're based near Greenwood, where the Jarls meet the Great Forest. An old repurposed fort. Locals and bandits alike have taken to calling it Fort Cutpurse. And Thorina. Meet me back in Bruma when you're done. I'll see what I can do to get you a fitting reward. Best of luck, friend. Be careful in there.
Oh, I know a good fitting reward.
Talk to you later.
And it would make sense that the leader of the Thorina
What can I
Cutters
get
would be
you?
called Thorina. The fact that there's a name in there suggests that it's going to be either some kind of god or a leader. Well, at least we don't have to walk across the entire map this time, so that's good. Now what do I have equipped? This is lightning bolt, right? I can cast a few lightning bolts. And that is then northwest. Yeah. So this way. Probably that cave that I can see there in the distance. There seems to be a mountain here. Or am I... no. Nope, that's not where I need to go. I need to go there. How am I going to get there? What is this cave? Toadstool Hollow. But this is not where I need to be. Fair enough. Yeah, Thorina is just from the parallel universe, the parallel gender-bended universe of The Hobbit. It looks like it is a shrine of some sort. Yeah, there we go. Way Shrine of Akatosh. I'm not going to follow Akatosh, because all of those gods are so intent on following all the rules, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to follow the rules. Although I actually don't think that would be too much of a problem. But nope, nope. I'm going to follow Namira. I have decided.
Who's there?
It is me! Haha. Take that, you person. I think I already have Wolfian Fur. So this stream is probably going to be this quest, and then going back to the museum to store my stuff, and finally see Skyrim again. We're back on familiar ground then. Ooh, that was a good one. What do you have? Ein Greatsword. I don't know if I already have you, but I have you now. Septims. Not that interested in stuff in barrels. Kind of. I'm trying to unlearn hoarding all the food. Can I eat from here? Maybe. Come on. Doesn't seem so. How about an ice spike? Do you travel far enough? Yeah, you do. Cutter sharpshooter, uh-huh. Who is the sharpshooter now, huh? That's right, it's me. Except for that one. That was a warning shot. The travel time of missiles is something so weird to keep in mind. No way! Oh. Oh. Oh, Skyrim. Oh, that was disappointing. Ah! Ha ha ha! That was disappointing. That would have been so cool if that was a kill from that distance. That would have been awesome. But alas, it was not meant to be. So you're off there now. Going to quick save. Is that someone there or is that a dummy? No, it's a barricade. Okay. So... Nope. It's really hard because this is it's a very slow moving missile. And I'm just not good at games that have this as a game mechanic. Oh! There we go! One less person to worry about. Warland Rider, I'm not quite sure if you mean dropping the museum into the sea or dropping the sword into the sea. And I also don't want to drop it into the sea. That's a way. Then I've wasted all my time here even more. Oh, this doesn't go up nearly as far as I expected it to. Oh well, where did I land up now? Where am I? Oh, I'm behind the construction. Yeah, it would have been kind of tempting out of frustration to throw away the sword, but no, I don't want to waste it. I'm going to keep my calm and give the sword to the curator, who's then going to store it away so that I can. Oh, I don't like having to open the door. Enemies could be behind it. Yeah, right. Go and find. Ah! What? Whoa! Not great. Not great. Oh well. Health regenerates, right? This reminds me of there's one quest in Skyrim where eventually someone asks you, or something rather. I hear someone sniffing. That means there's an enemy nearby. Yes. Yes. There's a quest where you're asked to eliminate an entire camp without being seen, and it's not actually necessary. Like, you can still complete the quest just fine by just barging in and killing everyone. But where's the fun in that? I like doing that quest just like I'm doing this quest now, but then on purpose. Yeah, fair enough. That would have been an excellent opportunity to go and train restoration. Alas, it is too late. I will probably get hurt here at some later point in time. I don't think I need to go here.
Thought you could get away.
Whoa! 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 Oh, damn it! Oh no! Oh no! Nope! 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 Nope!
Ready?
Ah! Yeah. Excellent opportunity to go and train restoration. And there is someone else. Great. Let's see what will help me. Ooh, Radiant Healing. Because that is going to deal damage and heal me. Ooh. Alright, so bad news. That spell costs a lot of magicka. Good news. Damn, that's a good spell. Ooh. Ah, they even have a book about me here. How kind of them. Now I almost feel sorry about killing them. Almost. Where are you? Colonel Lieutenant. Heavy iron armor. I don't know if I have you. Ooh, tower key. So after all, I think this might actually have been a useful place to go. Who would have known? Can I Is this? Yes, I've got a perk that makes that this doesn't cost mana. That is going to be great. Now maybe I can defend myself somewhat. I'm doing it again, am I not? Once again, picking up random food items because they are laying around. they were reading the book to learn about my strengths and weaknesses. One of my weaknesses, excellent at stealth, until the point that you go and stand directly behind the door. Then there's no way I'm ever going to find you. You don't have anything useful on you, do you? Then I'm not going to waste lockpicks trying to open that door. Well, this place indeed seems to be quite ruined. And also a jail, so... Accurate description. Where does this go? I don't know. Oh great, and jail with torture tools. Lovely. Whoa! I can't see anything. Ooh. Can I breathe here? I can't. That's going to be a problem. And also, is there anything else here? There's a skeleton with a single septim. There's a chest. Ooh, an orc warhammer. Sweet. Some characters may even consider that useful. And third time's charm. Is there anything of interest somewhere here? Not really. Ooh, steel sword with soil. Some enchanted items. Yeah. And now let's get out of here before I drown, because that would be a real shame. My timing is on point today. Not necessarily in a good way, but it is on point. Ooh, cornbread. Sure. Now, where do I need to go? Oh, like, just right there. Oh well. I found some items there, so I didn't waste my time. I hope. Oh, someone is indeed there. No more. Lovely. I like this new spell. It's good. It also heals me, which is also very useful. Now, there should still be... Ooh. There should still be one person patrolling there. But we could also leave them alive. That would be... so horrible. To be like the guard, who did not see someone sneak in and kill the rest of the bandit camp. Let's actually not think too much about that, because that is pretty horrible now that I think about it. I don't know if this is the way to go. How am I supposed to get there? Oh, or do I need to, like, walk around? That could be a thing. Maybe I just need to climb over this. Oh. Climb over, not land next to. It's not quite seem to be the way the game intended. But I am here now. Obtain the key to the Sanctum. One step ahead of you, game. Ha. I succeeded on accident. I assume that I cannot just go. That this door is locked. Yeah, it is. Obtain the key to the tower. That was the tower key, right? Well, apparently, I still need to go somewhere else first. Can I see someone here? I need to get my hands on Aura Whisper.
You won't leave here alone. Make that noise.
Oh look! The key is coming towards us!
What's going on here?
Don't know how they can see me. Is there like someone up there? Ah, there you go.
Please leave me.
Alright, so this is kind of a problem. I'm afraid. I feel like I'm in trouble here.
You want me to die? You'd probably start by hurting me.
Fair enough. It seems like something very reasonable to say, to be fair.
Don't hurt me!
Alright, so the spell is very expensive. I missed. I missed at point blank range. I missed again at point blank range. I'm getting ashamed of myself now. Ooh, and you died in the process. Great. And so I'm going to try out this, and now try to remember that this is the helix, and this is just flames. And try to remember that somehow. I think that should be doable. Most powerful spell is in main hand. So, to my big surprise, we survived that. Ooh, ruined books. Sweet. I love me some good ruined books. Shrine of Mara. Arcade. Lives of the Saints. 2 Septims. Now we do have the key to the tower, but I do want to look around here first. Just see if there's some more loot around. I mean... if we're not going to take all of this, then who is? Some random person who walks in here? No, we can let it happen. Did I just see? I don't think I've got merchant clothes yet. Or jade ring. Flute and lantern. Horker tusk. There are so many items in Skyrim that you can pick up and that just don't do anything. Did I already have my lockpick leveled? It's actually a good question. I might want to. No, I didn't. Ooh. Cool. I'm going to take this one, this perk. It's one of my favorite perks. It is absolutely a big gamble, and it's most of the time just wasting a perk point until you're like level 40, and it's like, oh cool, perk point. What it does is 5 chests or random locked containers, apparently, in the entire game become special chests, and they also have they get a special name, and they contain a Dragon of Fate. Now, if you get one of those Dragons of Fate, you get 15,000 gold or 15,000 septims and a free perk point. So that's great because you're already in a plus after finding only one of those chests. Problem is, there are only 5 of them. And I don't know how well you all know Skyrim, but there are a lot of chests in Skyrim. And they can be absolutely everywhere. In my last playthrough, they were just in some guy's house. And if there wasn't like a specific... If there wasn't a specific rare item in that person's house, I would never have found it. Like boots, imperial boots. Oh, look what it is. It is a wrong Cyrodiilex steel sword. Yeah, it's a really cool idea. It's also a perk that I basically take every time. And it's also one of those perks that makes the game just a little bit more exciting. Because you know it's out there, and it's so cool if you find it. But for the most time, it's kind of a wasted perk point. But hey, it's a lot of fun. It's a very funny. It's a very funny perk. What's that? God of water breathing. War axe. Water figure. I think we've like basically looted this place and walking to a bear trap. And actually walking to a bear trap. Ooh, the Bella statue. Nice. The museum has a lot of place for Dibella statues because, of course, like, how else are you going to attract a lot of people to come and watch the stuff in your museum if you don't have a whole load of Dibella statues? Like ancient artifacts and such, like, yeah, that's fun, but Dibella statues? Yeah, exactly. I am playing the game for fun. There's nothing about my entire character that is in any way practical. Are you the leader?
Could that be? Time to die.
I don't think so.
Feeling clumsy? Such a formidable one.
I'm a formidable what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over you dying. That was rude. I don't know what it is with me today. Apparently in a bad mood. I also really should finish the next College of Winterhold quest, just to gear up some new spells, because I need them. There's a chest right there. Ow! Who puts a bear trap right there? What is that place for a bear trap? That is such a weird place for a bear trap. Like, it's what I cannot over the fact that they just put bear traps down there. Like, I mean, okay, those bear traps. To be fair, I can talk about like how ridiculous they are. They did do their job. Because I was like, oh, did they seriously just put bear traps there just in case someone is... I really need to concentrate on this because I'm wasting lockpicks. Are they really just putting a bear trap there just in case someone is going to come and steal their stuff and is going to... empty chests? Come on. Like, are they really going to put a bear trap there just in case a person may come there and may try to get that chest and try to walk there over that ledge and then get them? On the other hand, why is this upside down? That is slightly disturbing. On the other hand, you know, it did work because I did step into it then. So, hey. Good job, person who put that chest there. Good job. You thought outside of the box, and it worked. Was that merchant clothes? No, it wasn't. Cool. You know, sometimes this character is a little bit weird and has some problems. But at moments like this, when I'm storing stuff in a chest stuff that I'm carrying with me in a chest, it is so nice not to have to worry about what exactly I should and shouldn't put into that chest. Because you always get those moments that you accidentally put your armor into a chest. I walked into a trap. And they are the worst moments. Because like, oh, damn it, now I have to look for it again. Right, here we go. I did not hit that one. I did not hit that one either. Oh, you've got a lot of health. Oh, dear. And I'm stuck against the wall. I died. Wow. That's, we're, this is our return to tradition, apparently. That was flames. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I need to drink some potions before I walk into a trap and just die. Like that. Ooh, the bell is so intense that the floor of the building is glitching out. That's how intense this bell is, can you imagine? Yes! He did it! Completed against the cutters. Yeah. An entire quest named Service Rewarded. I like the name of that quest. But there was a note from a benefactor. Thorina, for the final time, I do not care about the issues or resistance that you're facing. I don't care how much coin you're making. Let me repeat, I do not in the slightest remorse bit care. I am funneling you gold because your actions are convenient to me. Because they help me meet my own ends. I couldn't care less about yours. Tharn. Snipes many innocents. I killed you on accident. An enchanter Brachius. Shepherd pie. Ooh. Let's see. Is this just a dinner room, or is there actually something useful here? There's a fork. Ooh, is that gold? It is. Yeah, gold. I wanted to pick up the sapphire, but that's okay. Flawless granite. That was meteoric iron ingot. That wasn't the normal iron ingot I'm used to. Some more septims. Steel dagger draining. Useful potion. Murder and mayhem. A practical guide. That sounds like a book for me. And some more septims. Apple Watch cider. Sure, why not? Just. And that was it. Alright. So now we go back. There's like, oh, this is scary. That's nope. I'm not going to try that because I am going to die if I jump there. I took damage. From rolling into a pile of rubble, which, to be fair, would indeed do damage. Right, now to get out of here. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking the same thing. I'm not quite sure how exactly it works with like the names of Argonians. But if Snipes Many Innocents was a name from birth, that would have been really weird. Although there is like an entire... there apparently is this entire faction or something of Argonians who are dedicated to Cephis from birth and are kind of like expected to join the Dark Brotherhood. So it may be one of those. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know how naming rituals... I don't know exactly how naming rituals of Argonians work. It is not something that I did extensive research in. Maybe they're prophetic.
You're here. My friend, you've done Bruma a world of good. You've helped me with so much. So much. County Bruma's safer thanks to you. You deserve a great reward for your service. Hopefully, this'll suffice. Follow me, friend.
How may little D'Artagnan help a big one such as yourself?
Alright. Here we go. I know what's going to happen. And I'm not quite happy with it. But we'll see.
Within the walls, we'll keep you safe. Outside? Well, watch your back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've disappointed you by not being an expert in Argonian naming customs. I specialize in their medical history, okay?
Ah, the mysterious friend to Bruma returns at last. I predicted as much, did I not? Captain Adius has filled my ears with many wondrous tales about your deeds. I'm sure he embellished at least slightly, but I'm not one to doubt the good captain's sincerity. You have served Bruma ably, and completed tasks that few would even dare attempt. Your dealing with Thorina's cutters proved that many times over. It is for this reason that I grant you the title Friend to Bruma, and with it the right to purchase property here in my city.
Oh, purchase
I would
property.
also further
Oh, great.
reward you. Accept this, with most sincere thanks of myself and my fair county.
Yay.
Pomp and ceremony aside, though, I wonder, what motivated you to do this? Altruism? Or something more?
The fact that... where is the... I needed a specific sword from the building that you apparently allow me now to purchase, and I couldn't break in because it was locked by some impossibly complicated lock? I don't see that option here. I think the closest thing is it seemed like well-paying work, so... It seemed like well-paying work? I would have loved if there was like an option like, yeah, my friend from a museum in Solitude, like Skyrim here to the north, wanted one specific, very specific sword from the building that you just allowed me to purchase. So yeah, that's why I did all of this.
A mercenary, then? Well, fair enough. At least while you're doing work that benefits County Bruma. But do remember that there are a lot of players in Cyrodiil, all of whom will be willing to pay you to do their dirty work. Consider carefully who it is you're working for. There are a lot of feathers you may ruffle, and that could lead to disastrous consequences. But politics is a deadly dance indeed, more dangerous than I'd like, in all honesty. I'd hate to meet you as a political opponent if one day we found ourselves on separate sides. I'm just warning you, friend. Be careful where you tread around counts and nobility. Appearances can be deceiving. However, let's not spend all day ruminating on the perils of politics. You should go speak with Captain Adius. I believe he wanted to say a few words to you before you depart. Once again, I thank you for your aid. County Bruma could use more people like you.
He said all of that like it was some kind of warning. Like, oh, be careful. There are a lot of pieces in Cyrodiil that are willing to pay you for your services. And I'm like, great! More money?
I can handle most smaller matters. Try not to bother the Count unless it's important. He's a busy man.
There we go. Count Gervain told me I can now buy property in town. I'm sorry, Freudian slip there.
Ah, yes. A true friend to Bruma is more than welcome within our walls. We have one house currently on the market. It's called White Pine Lodge.
Oh, thank God.
Conveniently located right at the heart of town. Spacious and luxurious, befitting a hero of your stature. She's currently on the market for 10,000.
Jesus!
Pricey, I'll grant you. But for a home of that caliber, I'd buy it in a heartbeat.
I'm sorry? That's a bit much.
I see what you mean. But to be honest, we are already selling it to you at well under the market value. If we could hand it to you for free without risking the integrity of the county coffers, I promise you we would.
Can I even afford that? I can.
Bye. Good morning.
Is it morning?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
She's currently on the market. Excellent. It's an honor to welcome a hero such as yourself as a citizen of our city.
Wow.
here is the key and deed. Oh, and speak with Cetus Perusius over at Icewind Traders. Next time you get the chance. I hear he's got a fair few furnishings in stock. Might help you spruce the place up a little.
Oh, it even
Other
comes
than
without
that,
furnishing.
Well, welcome to our fair city, hero. I hope you find it a wonderful home for years to come.
This was so not worth it. White Pine Lodge key. Great.
Farewell.
But where's the chateau?
I hope you like officious ceremony. At least there are some material rewards to be had as well. I imagine the fancy title will get you places. In time, at least. I've been thinking about it, but I've decided not to retire. Your services to Bruma have inspired me, given me hope. There are still decent people in this world.
Oh no, people are going to see me as an example.
Having the weight of guilt about my failure, somewhat expunged, is a welcome relief. Come on, I'll see you out.
I mean, to be fair, I knew this was coming. I'm not too frustrated by it. Like, all frustration I play at now is mostly for comedic relief. I dealt with my frustration at the end of last time, when I actually looked up the quests to get White Pine Lodge. But don't worry, it gets worse.
Uh-oh. Our man's up ahead. Damn it, I did not need this. Today of all days. In my experience, Thalmor have got a way of killing the mood.
Ah, Adius Vilius, just who I was looking for.
Is this about those reports? Did it really have to be now, right after a big celebration? The Thalmor have need of me right now.
Yes, Vilius, we do. But not in a meeting hall. Oh no. We desire your presence elsewhere.
What in Oblivion are you talking about?
We desire your presence in Blue River Prison, Vilius.
The Thalmor prison camp? What is the meaning of this?
You thought you could hide a group of Talos worshippers from us. You thought to play the Thalmor for fools? Are you really so dense? No, enough of this. The dramatic build-up and suspense were both truly palpable, but now that I've seen the look on your face, the novelty has worn off. Guardsmen, let's take Vilius on a little holiday to Blue River. You there, down.
Goodbye, my friend. Perhaps this will be our final goodbye. Tell the Count I'm sorry for the political mess I'll have dragged him into. If you can,
it's time.
Do what you
Open
can
the
for
portal
Bruma
to Blue
and the
River.
people in my
We didn't
stead.
expend all those resources charging that focus for...
Doubt we'll see each other again.
So yeah. That happened. That does feel bad. Like, he was one of the few people around here that was, you know, a little bit kind. But now there is, like, the big dilemma. The big dilemma of, who am I hating more for that? Do I hate the Thalmor more because they've just, you know, took a decently good friend of mine to prison for their entire life? Or do I hate those Thalmor worshippers that just didn't want to leave and that dragged him into all this mess? But we'll see about that one later. In the meantime, now it is time for celebration. And no, sadly, I cannot go to that camp because it's not in the game. Maybe not yet, maybe it never will. I don't know. But now, White Pine Lodge. I have to say, for 10,000 septims, this place is pretty empty. And I don't think that sword will sell for 10,000 septims either. I just picked up a saw. I got so angry I picked up a saw. And someone left bread here. It's like, yes, this looks truly like a bed in a 10,000 gold piece place. Oh, there we go. Slightly better bed. Anyway. Ultimately, it's the Salmarfell, but just to be safe, let's just kill them all. I'm going to return to Skyrim. I'm going to leave Cyrodiil and Bruma behind. Go and give back that one. So where am I now? Here I am. Alright, this is a map I haven't seen in a long time, with this character at least. So what do we have here? Someone lost their bandana. Someone lost their necklace. Going to lose their beehives. Someone lost their bracers. Someone lost their books. Someone lost their word of power. Someone lost King Olaf's verse. So, first things first, back to the Dragonborn gallery. Here we are. Home. Kind of. Where are you? There you are.
Good day.
I found the Cyrodiilex steel sword.
Ah, splendid. Nice find, my friend. Here's a little something for your efforts. I'll go ahead and display it. You're back. Wonderful.
I hope you're happy with that, Orion. Someone went to prison for their entire life for me to get that sword. And it also cost me about 10 times as much as you gave me in compensation. On the other hand, though, that was a very generous amount for a sword. But still, I have way too much stuff.
Yes, I'd imagine with all these relics you're finding, you must be bringing back lesser items tenfold. I think I may be able to help you with that, though. I have many contracts in the trading world, in case a rare or unique artifact surfaces. I can make arrangements to liquidate your surplus spoils. I would most likely only be able to get about 30% of the value of the item to start, with the merchants willing to pay a bit more after we've proven the worth of your goods. Also, the merchants would like to see in person any enchanted items you are made if they are able to pay premium for them. So, continue to sell those yourself, but they will purchase any found relics with enchantments, sight unseen.
Sounds good to me.
Very well then. Just put anything you want sold into the sell cart in the safe house, and every day I'll see to it that some of the items get sold off. And I'll put the proceeds of the sales in a lockbox on the desk by the safe house door. I'll start selling things off in a few days, so you have plenty of time to sort through your wares.
That's useful. Let's go into the Haven Bank. And let's take a look at all the stuff that we have. This is the wrong chest. I usually put my stuff in the top chest. I think that's quite obvious now, considering how often I open that one. Let's first just store as much stuff as possible in there, so that we have quite some carry weight to spare. Oh, could have done that quest. Oh well. To be fair, I'm not planning to go back to Bruma for quite a while. Oh, can't remove those. Oh well. Just have some random posters with me, and I cannot put down for some reason. It's actually the ring that I'm currently using. That's a Sorcerer's ring. Oh yeah, that one. That is actually pretty useful. I don't know what this is. I think I've said that before. Just for everyone's information, I still don't know what it is. That one's not useful, nor is that one. I will never remember to use that one. It doesn't really matter now to think about it. Anyway, let's see. Let's first of all just take some Cyrodiilex stuff with us. Just because I think that they have a specific place to store them. Considering that the steel sword counted as an artifact, I assume that all other things here are also treated as artifacts. Jade blade. Oh, wait. I don't need another steel sword. I'm going to be carrying too much of this. That also had a place, I think, somewhere in the museum. I don't know where. Other than that, fur armor, iron boots, iron gauntlets, iron helmet, the bear statue. Oh dear. Bronze mask. Oh yeah. Alien dagger, maybe. I should have done this in the other way around. Too late now. For boots, for gloves, iron dagger, mini stuff. Mage hood, some more armor and boots. Something very interesting I'm doing now. Same ship in a bottle. Anything else? you, maybe? I don't know about the rest. Like, not alchemy ingredients. I think this is about it. Yep. Do already have long stride. I don't. I do! Yay! I actually don't even know... Whoa! Lovely. I don't even know if that's a, if this is a vanilla thing. I never used alteration in vanilla. I also didn't really play Skyrim without mods. Alright, so I can put a lot of stuff around here. I'm going to have you, I've got you, I don't have you. War axe. Great sword. Yay! Club. Mace. Nope. Is that for the dagger? Dagger. Sword. There we go. War axe. Is this for... No. No. The one there in between. Cannot get to it. It's a bit finicky from time to time. It is what it is. Do I have an Halid bow? Nope. Also lift stuff, but I have the... No? Only the sword, apparently. Don't think I've got Synod stuff. Nope. Ah. Vidbrand. Revenant Necromancer's Mask. Nice. Revenant Necromancer's Robes and Hood. And then... that all looks like stuff I don't have. And this is iron gauntlet, iron helmet, iron shield, heavy iron armor, and is this then light iron armor somewhere here? Ah, that's weird. Alright, we'll see about that one. I don't have chainmail stuff. I don't have leather stuff? Oh, anybody needs leather. So I've got gauntlets and boots. Oh, speaking of which, boots. The fur boots, the fur helmet, and the fur. I don't have fur armor. Huh. Alright. Do I have guard stuff? Nope. I didn't kill a guard there yet. Do I have any fine clothes? Got blue fur clothes, common clothes, normal fine clothes. I do have Colovian fur armor. What are you talking about? Common clothes with accessories. Green fine clothes as well. Just somewhere here. There we go. Got you. Got you. Nope. You. Some very exciting stuff I'm doing now. It's actually kind of nice for me to just come back and kind of settle in instead of jumping in straight away. Oh, this was fine clothes. There we go. Common clothes with accessories, anyone? Nope, doesn't seem to. Right, so now... Oh, still got chainmail boots. Chainmail was here, right? Chainmail boots. There we go. Oh no, all those things like clay bottles and such are also all artifacts. They've just taken every item out of there and made it into an artifact. Like, honestly. Clay plate? Alright. Now that just feels bad. Yeah, it does. The museum does have an auto place feature, but I kind of like doing this. There we go. Gold statue of Dubella. I kind of like to go around and actually place my stuff here. It has its charms. It is an odd feature. Oh
my. Yes.
No, you've got nothing.
Farewell.
Yeah, it's really cool to just see all your stuff being put out there. It's really nice. Before I'm going to because I am indeed going to use the place that stores everything on its own. Because that's just really useful. There was a book set that I think I had complete, or almost complete. Oh, treasure map. Never going to do anything with that. Song of Valinor. And it's somewhere here. Somewhere here. There we go. Bam! Entire set! Ah, lovely. Ooh, actually... I think up here... I've got so many stuff with me, even Longstride's not strong enough. I can... Oh.
Oh, you're here. I have some exciting news. A benefactor to the museum was impressed with the exhibits here and donated a relic from their personal collection. You can decide if you want to use it or place it right on display.
Huh. Oh yeah, nice place. Here, have this cleaver. Now, let's do a relic project. This gives us... there are two ways in Legacy that you can get the locations for artifacts. One is you can take the quest from Orion if you ask what's next. Or discovered anything new, I'm sorry. Then he gives you like, oh yeah, here and here is an artifact that I heard about, you can go and fetch it. And same is true for here. Here I can spend points that basically for every 20 artifacts I find, I can go here and get a quest for an artifact. Although apparently artifacts can also mean literally anything in the entirety of Bruma. Like a plate or a stone cup. Or maybe if you want to be really exciting, a steel sword. I'm never going to get over that one. Let's see. Fiola's wedding band in the area around Mistwatch. Alright, so that's actually an entire quest. I always think you can jump over this fence. And yet you never can. Now...
What do you suppose that is?
Now we're going to do one of the most exciting things in the game, and that this mod adds. We're gonna wait for a while. I'm never quite sure when I'm waiting here what I can do. Because I'm too scared that if I do something that it is like... I'm scared that if I do something, it might like stop the process. I have to start over again. Find Fiola's wedding band does indeed sound like, oh, someone's getting married, let's rob her. It's actually someone was married and now really doesn't care too much about the wedding band. But that will all show itself
What can I do for you?
In time. In the meantime, I'm going to awkwardly and slowly walk around here. I don't know if it says explicitly that you have to be careful with auto sorting. I don't know for sure. I might have read that, and it's also just something that I do. Oh look, it's stored the cleaver of St. Felms. Oh yeah, and Isgramor stuff. Oh yeah, we did the entirety of the... We did the entire... Harbingers. Them. The entire companions.
My friend.
Do you have the... Yay! Anything new happening?
Ah, yes, indeed. I wanted to discuss a proposal I have for you regarding the museum and your profession as a relic hunter. There have been many people inquiring about potential work here as of late, spurred on by your success, as it were.
Ah, we got 15 new displays. Oh, that's quite an amount.
But I feel that many of them may have potential to assist us in uncovering more relics and lore. My idea was that we could form a guild such as here at the museum. Call it the Explorers Society, and members could combine their efforts and collaborate to investigate more ruins, uncover more legends and lost lore. The fruits of any labor sponsored by the guild would be displayed here. This could take some of the workload off of you and provide a new source of people and information that you could utilize on larger ventures. What do you think?
Sounds like a great idea to me.
Fantastic! I'm very excited about getting underway. I would say that perhaps the best arrangement would be to have you as Guildmaster.
I agree.
And I would take the role of Chief Librarian to gather the collective knowledge which would also help benefit the museum. And allow me to continue my work here while still aiding the growing guild. I would start with writing the guild charter for your approval, while you could start with the construction of the guild house. I've already drawn up plans for an addition to be built, attached to the back end of the reception hall. It will require some considerable revision to part of the city wall, which I have already gotten permission for from the Blue Palace. I envision the guild house having a grand view of Skyrim, which could be both logistically beneficial and awe-inspiring at the same time. Once the building is completed, you could undertake recruiting new members, and I could direct possible applicants to you as well. I'll start work right away, and have a workbench set up out back for you to start on the guild house. I've also made arrangements for Hyorin at the mill outside Solitude to sell you some lumber at a discount.
Alright. Great. So I have to build a guild house. I am going to do that between sessions because it's not that interesting to watch me gather the resources for that. It is mainly just a fetch quest. But it is cool. And then we start our own guild, and you know, it's a good idea to have me start as guild master because that means that there will be no backstabbing and no one has to die for me to become guild master. No, I didn't Cyrodiilex dagger, that's unfortunate. Now I have to disenchant it. And breath. Dim vision. Fire damage, fortify illusion, fortify stamina. Magicka damage. Poison damage cumulative apparently. And ooh, level. And if the target is staggered, 15% chance to summon a spike of rock that flips the target into the air. Great! It's a little bit different from Minecraft Let's Plays. Minecraft Let's Plays have a little bit more variety. And most of all, a bit more creativity. Let's not get into them. I'll supply sword successfully. Great. I'm still carrying too much to be able to run. But now... I have this place. I already had this place. It just didn't work before. Oh yeah, the signet ring that apparently is not a relic, even though it should absolutely be a relic. I don't want to sell that one, by the way. That would be a very bad idea. I also don't want to... I don't want to sell that scroll. Wait! Oh, it was in this playthrough that I got that scroll. Ah, that explains it. But I've got a place for scrolls, right? I've got the storage place for scrolls right here. Right here. Scrolls. Look at that. Oh, it just didn't recognize those. That's why. And I can also go to book return to store my books that I'm not going to use. Although I should... so many of these are stolen. I do want to just always carry a copy for the Beggar Prince. Alright. So now I can put some stuff in here. Starting with the happy stuff. So I could put in the witch hats there. That's funny. All the stuff I put in here, it's going to sell automatically. So that's good. But it apparently does not sell enchanted goods, which is why they say like, oh yeah, the buyers don't want to. The buyers want to see enchanted stuff themselves before they buy it. Let's also just put in food. Here, the discoveries of my great adventures. A lot of food. And a burnt book. I'm keeping my ruined books for a reason that will become clear someday soon. Now, I want to store in here the iron ingots, and in here the other ingredients. Ah, yeah. That quest just keeps popping up, and every time I'm like, oh yeah, that's a quest. Let's also put some potions in here. Haggling, never gonna do that. I'm gonna use strength, or the warrior, or true shot. Or light feet, probably. Or the knight, or another one of the warrior. Jeez. Oh yeah, exactly, like... Oh yeah, you want to see the quality of my items. Here, a burnt book. You know, a wooden ball. Right, so what are we gonna do next? There's now a world open to us. What I want to do was join the Dark Brotherhood. I want to do that one. I want to go to Markarth and get the Ring of Namira, because I am currently now associated with Namira. That's an invisible wall. So let's go give something to a beggar, shall we? Let's make some friends. Where are you? Closest beggar.
Spiced wine, the taste of home and heart.
Or are you like that one rude one?
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Nope, wasn't
It's best you leave me be.
Faith with Namira 13%. Jeez. Does it go up like this? It does. I should pray more often to Namira. I should not forget to do that. Let's do this one. Let's go to Felglow Keep, so that we can get Tolfir back to Winterhold and buy some more spells at a slightly less budget, because I bought an entire house just to get a sword, and it turned out the house wasn't even furnished. Still kind of upset by that. It would go up. I think it would still go. The favor would still go up if I then pickpocket the coin from the beggar. But come on, I'm not that needy of gold. I am aware that you were approaching me kind of relatively peacefully, but I wasn't. Healing. Oh, trap chest. The trap just gives off light. That's not a great trap. I never bother with that. I'm here! Ha! I hit the wall. I should be more careful with that because it costs a lot of mana. It's called Magicka. Oh, the chief! The chief already, huh? Not a great chief. Which one of you is going to be useful? Very little, maybe. It's a good spell, but it eats Magicka. Unlike that one. That one's just fun. Nope, doesn't go too far. Oh well. Alright, still got this one. Oh, come on, just die. And then there's you there. Oh, that worked!
This is the end for you.
Lovely. And then there's someone up there. I need to find a way to speed up my Magicka regen most of all. Can I like push you off here? No, I just killed you. Alright. Less exciting, but still effective. There's a kettle right there. If this was Bruma, I would know that that would be, you know, an actual relic. Speaking of relics, I should... Wait. Oh no, never mind. I thought I already got a new quest from Aryan, but I didn't. Because you need to wait for a day or so to get those new quests. So that he can send me to another place where I need to find some item that may also be around there in thousands, but no, it needs to be that specific one. And for that, a lot of people need to die. One person needs to be in prison for life. But we'll see. Didn't read you yet. I didn't read you yet. Nor you. That's a great mod, by the way. That's one of those mods that you only realize how extremely great the mod is once you use it. The Unread Books Glow mod. Flames. Ooh. Now, I know that this is armor that is not anywhere in the museum stored on its own. But it looks so cool, so I'm going to take it and put it into the armory. Some minor healing. Yeah, like, from a lore perspective, it is indeed pretty weird that all those items are relics. Where am I now? Where do I want to go? I'm now here. Oh yeah. That's why I'm here. So I want to go to there, so we kind of need to go like that way. We will get past the place from another mod that I can talk about. Yay! Because I need to fill my time with seemingly witty banter. Up here there is the place that a mod adds that has the absolute worst name of a dungeon that I have ever seen. And I get why they've named it like that, but I cannot handle what they've named it. But the mod itself also has a bit of history. Not really. I make it far bigger than it is. It's not really a mod with like a lot of history or anything. It's just a mod. I'm also now really dragging on time because the phone that I'm checking my stream on to see if everything works, it's internet. It's internet just quit. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure if everything is still working. And I don't want to tell. I don't want to tell about a lot of things when stuff's not working. All right. Okay. There it is again. Cool. This is a place from the Forgotten Dungeons mod. And I kind of have this weird thing with Forgotten Dungeons. They're very easy. The Forgotten Dungeons themselves are very easily recognizable. they start with the word forgotten and then something else. And this is Forgotten Zell. Because apparently that's a name. And it's a dwarven name because it has Zell at the end. I cannot deal with that. Because the rest of the mod is pretty. It's not like it's extremely immersive, but it's pretty immersive. It still has like it has the normal things. It has no. It uses only assets from the game itself, so it's not too special. I need to be on guard here because there are mages out there. There's one, for example. I feel good about that one. And I feel that I'm allowed to feel good about that one. Unlike my internet connection, which I do not feel good about. But the thing about Forgotten Dungeons is that it's this mod that I like in theory. Whoa! Nope, nope, nope. Oh, you're fast. Huh? Who is the novice ice mage now? Have you already exploded? That's always the question with the Atronachs. I think so. Apparently, because you're not moving. Yay! Alright, so Forgotten Dungeons. Forgotten Dungeons is a mod that adds new dungeons to the game. Dungeons that can be used for Radiant quests. So the typical fetch quest that has like, oh, get something from somewhere, or clear out this place, or kill the bandit leader in this place, they're compatible with those. And it's really nice for a bit of variety, to not encounter the old things over and over again. The problem is that I don't know if I like the mod. And it's not just like...
What is it? A test.
You should be able to see me. Come on. Come on, don't cheat like that. This feels like I'm winning this, but it's not too exciting. It's not a great victory. I have looked at some stuff about the mod on the internet. You know, looking things up on the internet, usually a mistake. Especially, I feel, when it's about things that are supposed to be fun, because people on the internet usually very strong opinions, or at least when I encounter them. Ooh, another version of the Beggar Prince. I encountered that book over and over again. I should give a prayer to Her Lady Namira. She's still not too happy with me. That's a little bit unfortunate. I hope to fix that one day. But the thing with Forgotten Dungeons is, apparently,
Don't do that.
people on the internet really don't like it. And they also let it know that they really don't like it. And it's gotten to this point where I'm not quite sure, because I kind of get their points. The dungeons are, in general, they are pretty long and not that varied. They're usually filled with only one type of enemy. Like if you have the forest place, it is filled with basically just only there you go. It's filled with only the how are they called, Spriggans. And another one somewhere is filled with only necromancers. And it's this. I picked up that one again. It's a thing where, okay, on one side, I get the point, and on one side I'm like, yeah, all right, the mod is very repetitive in that sense. It's very repetitive, long, and unvaried in that sense. But I feel that I'm carrying too many books, apparently. On the other hand, I feel that the mod is hated on just a bit too much. What's that sound? That I feel like I get the point, but it's still a decent mod. It's not like the mod is absolutely worthless and is only bad. The problem is that I cannot really enjoy it anymore because I know of the critiques on it. So it's this very weird situation where I'm like, okay, so how much of this? I don't know. Do I really not like the mod? Oh, hey, Shugora. Do I really not like the mod, or am I like kind of made to think that the mod is bad and therefore I don't really like the mod anymore? And maybe that's also just something with my view of the world, or the idea that I have that the world currently works. That it sometimes feel like there are only.
Please.
Yeah.
Please let me out of here.
That I sometimes feel like.
You have to let me out. They're going to do something.
My apologies. I'm just lost for words. It's not that bad. I'm just trying to think of multiple things at once, and someone is talking through me. Shut up. Fine. Let's finish this first. Hello.
Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along? I promise I'll help you get out of here.
No, I'll be fine. Where are the books?
The books? Oh, I see. I thought perhaps... Well, I thought you'd come for me. But yes, the books.
No.
The caller will have them. She was most interested in one of the volumes, although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up.
You should get yourself to
Don't you need my
safety.
help?
No. This will be easier without you getting in the way.
Well, I was only trying to help. Fine. I'll just save myself then. Thank you for letting me out of that cage.
Alright. So with that all done. now I can talk about the mod again. I think it might indeed be a case of like, yeah, the mod does what advertised, but people expect more of it. And I think it's also that people expect a lot of mods.
And begin.
Free the wolves, they don't attack you, but they will attack Orthorn. Oh, you're tough. You are far tougher than I expected. Alright. It's still on prey. That didn't do anything. Where's my Radiant Helix? Ah, this is going bad. This is not going great. Oh, they're all dead. But we'll get to that mod probably sometime, because, you know, it is a mod and there are Radiant quests in here. So eventually I will end up doing one of those Radiant quests. And I think that it's very clear that you can see what I mean with it. That they're not dungeons that you should go into expecting like a very intricate dungeon or a short, quick one. To call it grindy, I think, also doesn't quite put it, because it's not that bad. I'm just trying to tell something about like a mod of dungeons. That is without showing you. There was no one there. But there is someone there. And you're dead now. People expect a lot for a good reason. There are many amazing mods. Look no further than Legacy, for instance. Yeah, that's absolutely right. I think people do indeed tend to forget that. I feel that people sometimes, and I'm exactly the same. Like, I'm not putting myself over other people. I also notice that I do this sometimes. So this is a commentary to all of us, not just other people. People expect a lot of mods, to the point that they kind of start to feel that mods should be of a certain level, and that like it's very easy to forget that mods are very different from games, because, you know, with the exceptions of some great modders that have Patreon and such, you don't usually, and something they tried with Skyrim that I already forgot the name of. People who make mods do that in their own free time. And they do that because they think it is cool, or because of it is something that they feel is still missing. But it's just people who just do that because they think it's cool. And then kind of... Yeah, who is the fire mage now? And people kind of take them for granted and take their quality for granted. And it's also a thing that, on the other hand, it's also a thing that people tend to also look. It's strange. You never quite know. For some mods and some people and some things, people really look over, really easily forget the flaws. For example, I consider Legacy of Dragonborn to be a great mod. I dare say an amazing mod. Probably one of the best I've encountered so far. And I've encountered quite some mods. But it's not a perfect mod. It has some pretty big flaws. And those flaws are most easily recognizable. My internet dropped off again. Those flaws are most easily recognizable if you look at the dungeons. Legacy of Dragonborn has a few kind of story dungeons. And while the dungeons themselves are they're not bad dungeons or anything. That didn't kill you straight away? Oh, come on. I think I've got a weak version of that spell. The dungeons are not bad, but oh, another Beggar Prince. Jeez, I find this book everywhere now. I keep interrupting myself. I apologize for that. The dungeons aren't bad. They aren't at all bad. Except for a few points. One thing, for example, that I'm always almost allergic to, that the mod has a few times, is that they put you into, or that it's one time I think. I don't like it when mods, and it's mostly mods that do this. Skyrim does it once, but that is the time that I forgive that point because it's very logical. The moment that you suddenly cannot do anything to save yourself, not a Beggar Prince, damn. Either that you cannot do anything to save yourself, or that you have a moment of intentional loss. And then I'm not talking about having a strong enemy to fight that you need to defeat, and that is really hard, but and you're not supposed to win it, but if you lose, the story continues, and if you win, kind of the story continues as well, but then you've won. Mods tend to have this thing like, oh yeah, you're suddenly now unconscious. Because they cast a spell on you that makes you unconscious, and it's like, that's not fun. And there's one quest that we will eventually get to, and I'm a little dreading it. There is this one quest in Legacy that you have to do if you want to continue with Legacy. And it ends with a combat against a lot of people at once. And that combat is ridiculously hard. Not so much because, a little bit because the enemies are hard. But the enemies they're alright. They're not easy. They're definitely not easy. They're quite challenging, but they're not impossible. I took a lantern with me. The problem is that there are so many of them, and quite some of them are spellcasters. Yeah, I mean the one with thieves. Quite some of them are spellcasters, and for me, it lags the game so much that I cannot really do anything anymore. and it becomes really hard to cast good spells and be able to survive that part. And that's one part that I'm like, I love this mod. It's absolutely great, but that quest is just.
What was that?
It was me. Yeah, but that's enough of me whining about mods, because let's also look at the other part, the other side. There are so many cool mods of Skyrim. Like, jeez, the fact that, and it's still going on, which is also something that still surprises me. Like there's a project in the works that is a part that comes after Legacy of the Dragonborn. There is like Beyond Skyrim is an ongoing thing, which I'm still like it. I don't know if they will ever be finished and if it will ever come out. But the moment it does, it's going to be amazing. Because the part of Beyond Skyrim Bruma that I don't like is the part that frustrated me from Beyond Skyrim Bruma was the fact that I needed to do so many things to just find a sword, but that is just a boss fight. But that's just a coding, not even a coding issue. It's like a mod integration thing. It's like just compatibility. And yeah, I didn't like the characters. Not the characters. That sounds like I didn't like. I know that. I didn't like the Thalmor worshippers as a character, and they're just the way to interact with them. It's not to my liking. But that doesn't mean the mod isn't good. The mod itself is great. Like, they made the entirety of Bruma, or the entire area around Bruma, and gave it interesting quests.
So you're the one
But
who
now we
barged
have
into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you.
I'm here for the books from the college.
So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
I'm not going anywhere without those books.
Are you attempting to threaten me after I've been so hospitable? Well, then you won't be leaving here at all.
Fine!
Come here.
That's a good spell. That was very effective. You're such a great mage, you're wearing 2 robes. Find stolen books 1. Knight of Tears, of course. And on Artaeum. And then through here, looting displays. Ooh, some silvers. Bone meal. Yeah, so that was me granting my opinions on mods that no one really asked for, and on how we should treat modders better, because damn, there are such great mods out there, and even the mods that aren't that great, they can still be fun. And if not, you know, the mod may not be for you. There are a lot of mods that are not for me. There are, for example, very many mods that make the game harder. That's just not something I like. I don't like this. I'm not one who has this idea of like, oh, Skyrim isn't hard enough, or X game isn't hard enough. Let's make it harder. But I get that people are looking for more of a challenge than in Skyrim than it offers.
It must be powerful.
We don't know that.
Does it mean the mods are bad? Absolutely not.
Where is
They're probably great mods. Just not for me.
Quarters with that thal. Need something?
Here are the books that went missing.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant.
I'm going to
Night
finish
of
up this quest,
Tears,
and then
eh? I remember this
will have
one.
to end the stream.
Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Yay! Got some
Until
books.
next time.
Let's return to
There-
our business.
Good to see. It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Urak suggested me
Did he
I
now?
come see you.
Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
He found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over?
It's like...
I'll have to make a point of rereading it.
You know that book is a thing!
I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the marks. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Gwemmer, Daedric, or even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information.
Who came up in this world with the term Magica?
It is urgent that
And how did they manage to convince the entire world to use that word? It's like,
Yes,
yeah,
I've no doubt
of course.
gravity. This,
For
however,
using
is a matter
magic,
that cannot wait.
you
I'm
need
quite sure
more
I've never been
Magica.
like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruption.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
Well, I don't understand what's going on.
Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go
Someone
have a
is
little
asking for
chat
me?
with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
No, I'm just fine. I'm going to follow you. Let's see.
I said let's go, now.
Why are you so concerned about this?
I'll be the... All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Aldmeri Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
Does not sound like something that I'm particularly interested in. Oh well. I'm just going to finish this mod up because it's not an interesting mod to start with. But it is a mod that I certainly want to do.
Now, you are going to speak to this.
And I don't really care about anything that Ankano has to say. Because, is there anyone who cares about anything that Ankano has to say?
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person.
What did you do?
I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
If this is dangerous, then why don't you do something about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkana, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
So what exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
What do you expect from me then?
Unfortunately,
the
the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here at your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Where can I find this Augur?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Well,
you hate Ankana's guts.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid
I mean,
don't understand.
I think that many people hate Ankano. Because, to be fair, he is a well-made villain. Like, that's just... He is made to be... he's made to be a hateable character. And they've succeeded. But anyway, with that, I am going to leave because it is time for me to. So if you are still here, thank you for watching this and for staying through my banter and my various complaints about several mods. I enjoyed it. Bruma was fun, but I'm also happy to be back at more familiar ground and not be hunting for sword for several weeks. Yeah, and that's it. I will be back next week, Wednesday, playing some more Age of Wonders and this Skyrim stream. sessions, campaign, adventure. I know exactly what it would be. Anyway, I will be leaving. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Goodbye. And may you find your Cyrodiilex steel sword in this life. See ya.